Hey everyone, welcome. Ever feel like word problems are written in a secret code? Today, we're going to become math detectives and crack that code. Meet our friend Maya. She's got her eye on a brand new video game, Galaxy Quest 3, but she's not sure how long it will take to save up for it. She has some money saved, gets a weekly allowance, and knows the price of the game. How can she figure it out? With a math superpower, of course, writing equations. Let's help her on her mission. Before we can write an equation, we have to find the clues, just like a detective. Every word problem has three main parts. First, the starting point. For Maya, this is the money she already has in her piggy bank. Second, the part that changes. This is her weekly allowance. It's a repeating amount. And third, the goal or the total. That's the total cost of the video game she wants. Once you can spot these three clues in any story, you're halfway to solving it. Let's break down Maya's situation and find her clues. Okay, let's look at Maya's specific clues. The game, Galaxy Quest 3, costs $60. That's our goal, our total. Maya checks the piggy bank and she already has $20 saved up. That's her starting point. And she gets a $5 allowance every single week for doing her chores. That's the changing part. We need to figure out how many weeks it'll take. That unknown number of weeks is the mystery we need to solve. We have our start, our change, and our goal. Here's where the secret weapon comes in, the variable. A variable is just a letter, like X, Y, or in Maya's case, W, that stands in for a number we don't know yet. It's a placeholder for our mystery value. For Maya, the big question is, how many weeks? So let's use the letter W to represent the number of weeks she needs to save. Using a letter that reminds you of the word is a great trick. Now we have all the pieces we need to build our equation. All right, let's put it all together. We can turn our clues into a math sentence. Maya's starting money plus her weekly savings has to equal the total cost of the game. Her starting money is $20. Her weekly savings is $5 times the number of weeks, which we're calling W. So that's 5W. And the total cost is $60. So we write it out. 20 plus 5W equals 60. Look at that. We just translated a real-world problem into a math equation. That's the superpower. Now that we have our equation, 20 plus 5W equals 60, we can solve the mystery for Maya. We want to get W all by itself. First, let's get rid of that starting $20. We do the opposite of adding 20, which is subtracting 20 from both sides. On the left, 20 minus 20 is 0, leaving just 5W. On the right, 60 minus 20 is 40. So now we have 5W equals 40. This means 5 times some number is 40. To find W, we do the opposite of multiplying by 5, which is dividing by 5. 40 divided by 5 is 8. So W equals 8. It will take Maya 8 weeks to save for her game. You see, Maya went from confused to confident. She used the math detective steps. Let's review them. First, read the problem carefully and identify your three clues: the start, the change, and the total. Second, assign a variable, a letter, to the thing you don't know. Third, write the equation that connects all those clues together using math symbols. And finally, solve the equation to find your answer. You can use these 4 steps to solve almost any word problem. Let's try another one. Okay, let's help Maya's friend Jordan. He got a $25 gift card to a bookstore for his birthday. Awesome! He buys a book that costs $12 and wants to buy some packs of trading cards that cost $2 each. How many packs of cards can he buy? Let's use our detective skills. What's the starting amount? The $25 on the gift card. What's the goal? To spend the money. What changes? The number of card packs he buys. Let's use P for packs. For this one, we're starting with a total and subtracting from it. Jordan has $25. He spends $12 on the book, so we subtract that. Then he spends $2 for every pack of cards, so we subtract 2 times P, or 2P. Let's set it up so we find out how many packs he can buy until he has $0 left. So the equation is 25 minus 12 minus 2P equals 0. First, 25 minus 12 is 13, so 13 minus 2P equals 0. We can add 2p to both sides to get 13 equals 2p. Now divide both sides by 2. 13 divided by 2 is 6.5. Since he can't buy half a pack, Jordan can buy 6 packs of cards. See? Different story, same steps. One more. Maya and her 3 friends decide to order a giant pizza that costs $28. They want to split the cost evenly. How much does each person have to pay? This one's a little different. The total is $28. We want to find the cost per person. How many people are there? Maya plus her 3 friends is 4 people. The unknown is the cost per person. Let's use C for cost. What kind of equation would we write for splitting something? When you see the word split, that's a huge clue for division or multiplication. We can write this 2 ways. We can say the total number of people, 4, times the cost per person, C, equals the total price, 28. So 4C equals 28. To solve for C, we just do the opposite of multiplying by 4, and we divide both sides by 4. 28 divided by 4 is 7, so C equals $7. Each person pays $7. Look at Maya go. She's solving problems for all her friends now. And that's how you do it. Remember when Maya was just staring at her piggy bank, totally stuck? Now she can build and solve equations to plan for anything, from video games to pizza parties. You can too. Just remember the detective steps. Find the clues, pick a variable, write the equation, and solve. You've turned confusing word problems into simple math. That's a real superpower. Keep practicing, and you'll be an equation writing expert in no time.